For bets today, as usual, and one of them has an Mbappé number attached to it that I'm genuinely surprised the market hasn't caught up with yet. Quick recap, USA and Brazil both came through for us for our last video. Morocco and Turkey didn't. I'm not going to spin that into a lesson. It missed. We move on. Here's what we're looking at now. Pick 1. Norway versus France. Norway versus France. Kicking off tonight at 7 p.m. GMT. My pick is Kylian Mbappé to have 5 or more total shots in this game. Let me show you why this market is mispriced. In his 2 games at this World Cup, Mbappé has taken 12 shots, 6 per game. The bookies are giving you the 0.10 for him to reach 5 shots against the Norway team, whose fullbacks have been pulled apart repeatedly in this group stage. That's a fairly short memory from the market. Here's the context that matters most. Mbappé is on 16 World Cup goals all time. He drew level with Miroslav Klose against Iraq. Messi is on 18. Mbappé is 27 years old, in form, and chasing one of the biggest individual records in football. He's not going to jog around cautiously in a game that means something. And Norway aren't parking the bus here. They need to win the top Group 1, which means they push men forward and leave space in behind. That space is exactly where Mbappé does his damage. Shooting from distance, cutting inside, arriving late into the box, he'll get his attempts. 72% confidence to 0.1 odds Mbappé shots. Pick 2. Senegal versus Iraq. Senegal versus Iraq. Same kickoff, 7 p.m. GMT. At Toronto. Both these teams have 0 points. Both know today is their last chance. That sounds like it makes picking the winner complicated, but it really doesn't. Bet Builder at 2.3. 5 odds. Senegal to win the match at minus 0.5 Asian handicap. Senegal to win the first half corner count and under for 0.5 goals total. Opta supercomputer gives Senegal a 77.2% win probability. Iraq have conceded 7 goals in 2 games and scored 1. They've only beaten Andorra in their recent form. And their lead striker Ayman Hussein is a doubt after picking up an injury against France. Senegal have Sadio Mané, Nicolas Jackson, Ismaïla Sarr. The gap in quality is real. The corner handicap makes simple sense. Senegal's goal difference is -3 to sneak through. As one of the best third-place teams, they need to win and win convincingly. That means pushing bodies forward from the first minute, winning attacking phases, generating corners, especially in the first half before Iraq tire. Under for 0.5 is the cushion bet, even in an aggressive Senegal performance. Getting 5 or more goals total in this game is a stretch. Iraq will sit deep. The shape of this game makes it unlikely to become a cricket score. 75% confidence to 0.35 odds on it. Builder, quick one before we carry on. If you're new to the channel, I post daily picks through the whole World Cup. I show the results every time, including the losses, and I back everything with actual data. If that's useful to you, subscribe now so you don't miss these. Buttons right there. Pick 3, Egypt versus Iran. This is the pick I feel best about today. Egypt versus Iran in Seattle. Bet Builder at 2.0. 3 odds, Egypt plus 0.5 Asian handicap and over 1.5 goals in the match. Egypt are top of Group G with 4 points. They beat New Zealand 3-1 last time out. The first World Cup win in Egyptian football history. Salah has scored or assisted in every single game of this tournament, and he's the kind of player who turns up when it counts. Iran have drawn both their games. Their 0-0 against Belgium was actually a decent defensive performance. Goalkeeper Byron made 7 saves. But here's the problem for Iran. They cannot afford another draw if Belgium win their game against New Zealand in the parallel fixture. A draw sends Iran home, so Iran have to come at Egypt. They have no choice but to attack. When a team has to abandon their defensive structure and push men forward, the space they leave behind is dangerous. Egypt have Salah, Marmish, Trezeguet, players who can punish a team on the counter. The plus 0.5 Asian handicap on Egypt means this only fails if Egypt lose by 2 or more goals. Considering Salah is on the pitch and Egypt are playing with genuine confidence right now, that's an outcome I'm not particularly worried about. Over 1.5 goals follows the logic of the situation. Egypt scored 4 times into games. Iran need a goal to stay alive. This game has at least 2 goals in it, probably more. 80% confidence, my banker today, PICK4. Cape Verde versus Saudi Arabia, and a late night one. Cape Verde versus Saudi Arabia at midnight. Cape Verde are making their first ever World Cup appearance. They held Spain to a 0-0. They came back from behind to draw it to 2 with Uruguay, and across the last 17 games in 90 minutes, they've lost only once. This is not a side that folds. Saudi Arabia got hit for 2-0 by Spain and have faced 49 shots in this tournament, while only producing 10 going the other way. That's a massive imbalance, and tonight, they have to win. A draw sends both teams home, so they're going to have to take risks, push men forward, and leave space in behind. Bet Builder at 2.08. Cape Verde plus 0.5 Asian handicap and over 1.5 goals. Cape Verde love that space. Their whole game is built on staying compact and hitting on the counter. Opta gives them a 40.8%. When probability versus 33.9% for Saudi Arabia, the market recognizes this. Cape Verde are the slight favorites. The plus 0.5 Asian handicap on Cape Verde means only a Saudi win by 2 or more goals beats this. Saudi Arabia couldn't keep the ball, couldn't create, and conceded for against Spain, beating Cape Verde by 2 goals with this squad tonight. I'm not buying that. Over 1.5, same principle as Egypt-Iran, when one team has to attack and take risks. The game opens up, goals come, 78% confidence on the builder. If this was useful, leave a like, takes 2 seconds, and it genuinely helps the channel reach more people who are looking for this kind of breakdown. Drop a comment below. Which of these 4 are you most confident about? I'm going Egypt-Iran personally, but I'd love to know your read. Subscribe if you want daily World Cup picks. We're into the final round of the group stage now. Every one of these games means something. One thing before we go, and I say this because I genuinely believe it, not because it's a line I have to put in. None of this is a guarantee. I'm giving you data, context, and my honest read on each game. Football ignores all of that on the day, and it should. Bet amounts you can afford to walk away from. If it stops being something you enjoy, there's support available, and there is no shame in using it. Back here tomorrow with results and the next slate. See you then.